right. So euclidus.org or euclidus.net up here, you will not have to log in or anything. All we can do here is you can have two tabs going at the same time. So I'll show you just if we want to go to 1819, then you can select a region. And if we wanted to compare two regions within the same year, you could look at, let's say, Dallas and Fort Worth. So region 10 would be the Dallas area, Fort Worth here. And you can see some areas where improvement could be needed, but this is as a whole region. Remember, and it does take into account level of kids. So we use those regression lines and things like that to level it. Again, no data piece is perfect. And once we dive in, if we contract with you, we can dive in and you can see which teachers are doing the best, which teachers have room for improvement all the way down to the student and the individual teak. If you want to know about that, just give us a call. But what I think is really neat here is you can also look and see. So I'm going to pull up my district. This was prior to me getting there because since I've been there in the past 2 years, we've not had STAR tests. Um, and we'll do 2 years, 17, 18, and 18, 19 right next to each other. And you can see, obviously, there was some growth that needed to happen from 17, 18 to 18, 19. And a lot of growth did happen. And then you can see in 18, 19, what data we were looking at to try to improve when I got in there in 2019. So just using that one as an example, you could go all the way back to 2014, 2015 if you wanted, and look at Ferris as well. Um, and again, all the EOC stuff is at the bottom. What I will also tell you is like here, if you go and you select a campus, Ferris Junior High, you'll notice that the school is actually a 6, 7, 8 campus, but sixth grade doesn't pop up. That's because our system doesn't know where to get the fifth graders from because it assumes that there's multiple campuses. But if you look at it over here, you can see the sixth grade because we know that it's a one horse town, meaning the fifth graders came into sixth grade. So that is accurate data. But if your campus was only a 7, 8 campus, you may not be able to see whatever the first grade coming into, which is why we don't have third grade data because we don't have any data to build it on. And then this is where you can see that Algebra 1 score for Ferris Junior High. That would pull it out of whether you looked at like the whole district, because if you pulled up Ferris High School, um, they would have their algebra scores in there as well. So just kind of showing you that. So play around with it, use it, show anyone, and if you have questions, just call or email me.